Okay, guys, continuing on still. Okay, you guys know if it ever just turns off, just head to the next one. If you're watching my videos for any length of time. All right, so let's move on. I'm gonna blend this here like that right there. Okay, so let's move on, and we're gonna throw some shading in through here. And we're gonna throw some shading here underneath on this line. Okay. I'm gonna throw some shading here. And then I'll throw some shading here. And then what I'm going to do is, just so I can do all the blending at once and not have to do it twice, I'm just going to go ahead and take my processed red color and hit the top of that shading I just put in. Just hit the top of it, just to define it. And then we'll blend everything out. It's just so that I don't have to, it's just so I don't have to do it twice. Okay. All right, so now let's blend everything. And I love base coating her tail with the watercolor. It's such a nice base to work over. Watercolor is. So is like if you have a very pretty color alcohol marker, or just even watercolor marker, whatever. You can use that and base coat also. And that's always a nice surface to work on. And you work a lot less if you base coat with something, like how I did with the watercolor. Okay, and then I did get out of the lines a little bit here. So I'm just going to come back with that a little bit. And then I'm going to take white and just kind of hit the highlighted areas just a little bit. So to kind of blend from here to the pink just a little bit more, just adding a little white and a little white in the center just to give it a little more of a highlight. Okay. Look how pretty that is. I think that turned out gorgeous. Okay, so let me bring my camera up a little bit. And so we're pretty much almost done. But let's take processed red. Where is it? Yeah. And just here and there hit all the little scales, the little mermaid scales. You can hit them all. You can hit some of them and not others. So I'm not going to do that. I'll do this off camera, just hitting all the scales, or most of the scales, with this right here. I just think that adds a little extra and that looks good. You could have just left them black, but I just think that looks good. You know, we just started this video because my camera turned off, so well, actually we have time. I'll go ahead and hit these on camera. Oh, I know what else we need to go to. I won't be hitting all those because we didn't do her little the little shells. Okay, so let's do those really quick. Okay, we're going to do the shells the same way we did everything else. So we'll take this lighter pink color and we will shade those like this. And then shade them at the bottom. And then we'll leave the center. Just a second. Sometimes I just get overzealous. Thank God I can erase. And there's a little part right here where I need to add her skin coloring because that's a part of her skin, not a part of the thing. But anyway, I'll do that off camera. I'm not going to worry about that. It's one little part. Okay, and then let's take our processed red and hit the tip of this. Okay, and we want that to be nice and shiny in the middle. I'm going to blend all this out. There we go. And it's nice and highlighted there in the middle. And we'll just add a little bit of white there. And that'll just give us a little bit more of a highlight. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Let me come in a little bit closer. And there we go. Just so you guys can see it a little bit better. We'll do it again. Ooh, I didn't get this part here. It's a very small little part, so I'll just blend it like that and then just leave it. Okay. See you. Here we go again. We'll hit the top of this, our little shells, and then we'll hit the bottom, right? Leaving that center open, right? So that's where our highlight's gonna be, right in the center. So both sides. So at the very top, we'll put the processed red. Give ourselves a little nice, more extra shading. And just down here at the bottom, just a little bit. And then blend this all the way up. Okay. Just going to add a little more processed red right at the top again, just to give it a little bit more definition. Okay, and then a little bit of white right in the center just for a little bit more of a highlight. I think that looks really pretty. Yeah, there we go. And like I said, I'll finish the little scales, just adding a little bit of that processed red on all the scales. So just want to show you how she looks up close. I think she turned out pretty. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys are inspired. And it's not about, it's just about learning different techniques. So, you know, whatever you're going to color, it's always about the different techniques. So I just hope that I showed you some techniques that you haven't seen or techniques that you were wanting to see again. Let me just I didn't throw any color right here on her little, the little strap. Also, maybe I introduced you to some new products like the Jane Davenport stuff. You haven't used her products before, and you can get to see her products in action. Love her stuff. That's like basically, most of what I'm using is Jane Davenport now. I just love her stuff so much. So I guess that is it, you guys. So what I'll do next, I should let you know what I'm doing next. So what I'm doing next is, I'm going to take the Little Mermaid, my tribute to the Little Mermaid, and I'm going to put her in this Little Mermaid world that I created. Now this is another video. Let me see if I can come all the way down. This is another video if you want to check it out. That's right below these videos where I'm coloring her up, the Little Mermaid up that I drew. I will cut her out and I will put her and I will collage her into this world. So and then I'll do some painting with her in the world, so it doesn't look like it's just pasted in. It looks like she belongs in the world. So that'll be the next video. She'll be cut out. I'll put her in the world, and then I'll show you how I use different paint techniques to bring her into the world, and like again, so it doesn't look pasted in. Okay, so that'll be the last video on this one. And next will be me collaging her into the mermaid world. Okay, you guys, that is it for this one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up, that'd be great. Any comments or questions, leave below. Come visit me on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll talk to you guys next video. Bye!